My fiancée texted, "I'm not feeling well. I need to rest. Don't call." I replied, "Okay, take rest." Suddenly, my friend video called and showed me what shattered everything. My fiancée, hand in hand with her new boyfriend, strolling on the beach. The ground slipped beneath my feet. I called her parents, and then I did what she never saw coming. Dear friends, please subscribe to my channel. It's very important for my encouragement. Thank you. I'm 29, and until 3 weeks ago, I thought I had my life figured out. I was engaged to Sarah, my girlfriend of 4 years. We'd been planning our wedding for 8 months. The venue was booked, invitations were printed, and I'd just made the final payment on her dream ring, a custom-designed piece that cost me nearly 3 months' salary. My parents adored her. Her parents treated me like the son they never had. Everything was perfect, or so I believed. It was a Friday afternoon when I got her text. "Hey babe, I'm not feeling well. Think I'm coming down with something. Need to rest today. Don't call, okay? I'll text you later." I responded immediately. "Okay, take rest. Let me know if you need anything." She sent back a heart emoji. That was 2:47 p.m. At 6:23 p.m., my phone rang. It was Dev, my college buddy who'd moved to Goa 2 years ago for work. We hadn't talked in weeks. "Hey man, what's up?" I answered, expecting some random catch-up call. "Dude," his voice was shaky, "I don't know how to tell you this. Are you sitting down?" My stomach dropped. "What happened? Just tell me." The video call connected. Dev flipped the camera. There, on Anjuna Beach, walking barefoot in the sand with the sunset behind them, was Sarah. She was wearing the white sundress I'd bought her for her birthday. Her head was thrown back, laughing at something, and her hand was locked with a guy I'd never seen before, tall, tanned, wearing expensive sunglasses. As I watched, he pulled her close and kissed her temple. She didn't pull away. She leaned into him. "I'm so sorry, man," Dev whispered. "I spotted them an hour ago. I've been following at a distance trying to figure out if I should call you." I couldn't speak. My throat had closed up. Sarah was supposed to be sick at home, 1,900 kilometers away. Instead, she was on a beach vacation with another man, looking happier than I'd seen her in months. "Send me everything." I finally managed. Photos, videos, location, everything. Dev sent me 12 photos and 4 videos over the next 10 minutes. In one video, they were at a beachside cafe. She was feeding him something from her plate. In another, they were checking into a resort, the kind with private villas that cost $40,000 a night. The timestamp on the check-in photo was from yesterday, Thursday, the same day she'd told me she had an important work presentation and would be busy all evening. I sat in my apartment, staring at my phone until the screen went dark. Then I opened our chat history. For the past week, she'd been distant. Short replies. Lots of "busy at work" and "tired tonight" messages. Wednesday, she'd canceled our dinner plans because of a headache. Tuesday, she couldn't meet because of a deadline. Now it all made sense. I called her parents. Her father, Mr. Kapoor, answered on the second ring. "Arjun, how are you, beta? We were just talking about the wedding menu." "Uncle, is Sarah at home?" I asked, my voice flat. "What?" "No, she told us she's on a work trip to Bangalore. Some client meeting. She left yesterday morning." "Why? Is everything okay?" "Uncle, I need you and Auntie to come to my place. Right now? It's urgent." "What happened?" "You're scaring me, please. Just come. I'll explain everything." They arrived within 40 minutes. I had my laptop ready with all the photos and videos queued up. When I showed them, Auntie started crying immediately. Mr. Kapoor's face turned red, then white. He watched the beach video 3 times without saying a word. "Who is this boy?" he finally asked, his voice barely controlled. "I don't know," I said, "but I'm going to find out." I spent the next 2 hours doing what I should have done months ago, actually paying attention. I went through Sarah's social media, her tagged photos, her followers. Then I found him. Rohit Malhotra, 32, investment banker. His Instagram was private, but his Facebook wasn't. And there, buried in photos from 6 months ago, was a picture of him and Sarah at a house party. She'd told me that night she was at her friend Priya's birthday dinner. The photo was tagged at someone named Vikram's apartment. Not Priya. Vikram. I scrolled further. More photos. Different dates. A coffee shop in March. She'd said she was at a work lunch. A concert in April. She'd claimed she was helping her sister move. A weekend trip to Lonavala in May. Supposedly a girls' trip with her college friends. Mr. Kapoor made phone calls. Within an hour, he'd gotten Rohit's father's number through some business contact. At 10:30 p.m., he called Mr. Malhotra. "Your son is on vacation with my daughter," Mr. Kapoor said coldly. "My daughter, who is engaged to be married in 2 months. I suggest you tell him to bring her home immediately, or this becomes a legal matter." I could hear yelling through the phone. Mr. Malhotra clearly had no idea. He promised to handle it and hung up. At 11:47 p.m., my phone rang. Sarah. I let it ring. She called again and again. 12 calls in 15 minutes. Then the texts started flooding in. "Baby, please pick up. I can explain everything. It's not what you think. Please just talk to me. Your accusations are insane. You're believing lies." I typed one message. "I have photos and videos. Don't insult my intelligence." She stopped texting. Update 1. Sarah returned home Sunday evening. Not to see me. She didn't have a choice. Her father had booked her flight and told her if she didn't get on it, she was disowned. By Monday morning, she was at my door, crying, begging to talk. I let her in because her parents were with her. We sat in my living room like we were in a funeral. "It just happened," she started. "Rohit and I met through work 6 months ago. We were just friends at first." 6 months? I interrupted. "You've been cheating on me for 6 months?" "I wasn't cheating. Not really. We were just talking. You went on vacation with him, Sarah. You lied to me, to your parents, to everyone. You held his hand. You kissed him. I saw the photos." She broke down completely. Between sobs, the story came out. She'd met Rohit at a conference in Mumbai. He was charming, successful, and, here's the part that made my blood boil, exciting. She said I'd become too comfortable and predictable. She wanted more adventure, more spontaneity. Rohit offered that. "But I still love you," she insisted. I was confused. "I made a mistake. Please, we can work through this." "The wedding is in 2 months. There is no wedding," I said. Her mother gasped. Her father nodded grimly. "Arjun, please. You lied to me for 6 months. You took my money for the wedding, for the ring, for the apartment we were supposed to move into. You looked me in the eye every day and lied. I asked you last month if everything was okay, if you were happy, if there was anything wrong. You said no. You said you couldn't wait to marry me. I meant it. Get out. Arjun, get out." Mr. Kapoor stood up. "Let's go, Sarah." She left crying. I sat there empty. Update 2. The next morning, I started making calls. The wedding venue. They refunded 60% since it was more than 45 days out. The caterer refunded 80%. The photographer refunded everything because we were friends, and he felt terrible. I lost money on the invitations, already printed, but I didn't care. Then I called the jeweler about the ring. This is where it gets interesting. I'd spent 2,70,000 rupees on that ring. Custom designed, platinum band, conflict-free diamond, the works. When I asked about returning it, the jeweler, Mr. Shetty, said, "Son, the ring was made specifically for her. I can't resell it as is, but I can remake it and give you 70% back." I thought about it. Then I asked, "What if I wanted to sell it privately?" He paused. "Well, if you found a buyer yourself, I could authenticate it and handle the transaction for a small fee. You'd probably get 85 to 90% of what you paid." That evening, I posted the ring on a wedding classifieds group with full details and photos. Within 3 hours, I had 42 messages. By morning, I had a buyer, a guy proposing to his girlfriend next month who fell in love with the design. He paid me 2,40,000 rupees. I took a loss, but honestly, getting that ring out of my apartment was worth any amount. Then I did something I'm not proud of, but I don't regret it. I posted on Facebook. Not a long rant. Just a simple post with one of Dev's photos attached, Sarah and Rohit on the beach, clearly together, and a caption, "When your fiancée says she's sick at home, but she's actually on vacation with her boyfriend." 2 months before the wedding. Thank you to everyone who sent gifts and congratulations. The wedding is canceled. Sorry for the inconvenience. I tagged her. I tagged her parents. I tagged our mutual friends. Then I went to sleep. Update 3. I woke up to chaos. My post had been shared 247 times. The comments were brutal. Her friends were messaging me asking if it was real. My relatives were calling my parents in shock. Sarah's phone was apparently ringing nonstop. At 2 p.m., I got a call from an unknown number. It was Rohit. "Listen, man," he started, his voice aggressive. "You need to take that post down. You're ruining Sarah's reputation." I laughed. Actually laughed. Her reputation? She ruined that herself. This is harassment. I'll file a complaint. With what evidence? The truth? Go ahead. I have photos, videos, witness statements, and her own confession. Take me to court. Please. I'd love to. He hung up. An hour later, Sarah's mother called me, crying. Arjun, please take down the post. People are saying horrible things about her. She made a mistake, but she doesn't deserve this. Auntie, I said gently, I'm sorry she's hurting. But I posted the truth. If the truth is destroying her reputation, that's not my fault. But the wedding guests, the relatives, everyone knows now. Good. They should know. They sent gifts, took time off work, made travel plans. They deserve to know why the wedding is canceled. She cried more, then hung up. By evening, I'd received messages from 3 of Sarah's cousins apologizing on her behalf. 2 of my friends admitted they'd suspected something was off, but didn't want to get involved. And Dev called to say Sarah had blocked him on everything after finding out he was the one who'd exposed her. Final update. It's been 3 weeks now. Here's where everyone ended up. Sarah and Rohit broke up 5 days after everything exploded. Turns out, Rohit wasn't looking for anything serious. Once the drama started and his parents got involved, he cut contact with her completely. She tried calling me twice after that, saying she'd made a huge mistake and realized I was the one. I didn't pick up. Her parents are devastated, but they've been decent to me. Mr. Kapoor called last week to apologize again and to tell me they've insisted Sarah seek therapy. They also transferred money to my account, their contribution to the wedding expenses. I didn't ask for it, but I accepted it. I'd spent enough. I've started going to the gym regularly. I reconnected with friends I'd neglected during the relationship. I even went on a date last weekend, nothing serious, just coffee with someone from work who'd asked a few times. It was nice. Normal. No lies. My parents keep asking if I'm okay. Honestly, some days I am. Some days I'm angry. Most days I'm just relieved. Relieved I found out before the wedding. Relieved I didn't waste more years. Relieved I never have to wonder again if she's telling the truth. The Facebook post is still up. I'm not taking it down. A few people told me I went too far. That public shaming is cruel. Maybe they're right. But I don't care. She had 6 months to tell me the truth. She chose to lie every single day. I chose to tell the truth once. Last night, I got a message from a girl I didn't know. Hi, I'm Rohit's ex. We dated for 2 years before he dumped me out of nowhere. I just saw your post. He cheated on me with Sarah. Thank you for exposing them both. You saved yourself a lifetime of misery. Yeah, I think I did. Edit 1. A lot of people are asking why I involved her parents. Her father paid for half the wedding. They had a right to know where their money was going. Plus, they're good people who were lied to just like me. Edit 2. Someone asked if I kept the ring money. Yes, I did. That ring was my money, my design, bought for someone who betrayed me. I sold it and considered it a partial refund on a terrible investment. Edit 3. To everyone saying I should have talked to her privately first, I did. She had months to come clean. She chose deception every time. I chose honesty.